Oh, well, hello everyone. Just having a read of the old Pokedex, learning me some old Pokemon. Alrighty then. Now, I got something to talk about today. There's this little thing, I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's a small no-name app called Pokemon Go. Seems to be kind of big lately. So anyway, this game, it's a great game. When it works! Now for those of you who've played it, you might have noticed it's a little glitchy at times. You probably stared at this screen more than you'd like to. Or maybe you're lucky enough to come across one of these. Or this. Ah, fun times. In fact, let's see if it's working right now. Oh, nope. Okay, so what's the issue there? I can understand they're trying to go big scope here. They are essentially mapping the globe with a game. Obviously not a small feat. But come on! This is Pokemon, Nintendo we're talking about. Oh yeah, and check out this panel Nintendo had from E3 just a couple months ago. Here in the group you can see Shigeru Miyamoto, the head honcho for Nintendo, and then nearby you can see Mr. Nomura, the representative for Niantic, the company in charge of this whole app. And here's where they were asked a question about the release date, and this was the response.
So we actually want to get it out towards the end of July, but listening to just the conversation earlier, we're gonna be okay, right?
もう来月ですよ。That's next month.
Now look at that guy's face. That is not the face of a guy who's ready for a next month release date. That's the face of a kid who just realized his science project was due the next day. Now let me give you a little sense of what are the glitches I've faced. I'm sure many of you have. So I just get up, open the app, take a look, see what's around, and come across this. Naturally, I am ready to crap myself and run outside, which I did, Hello Kitty pajamas and all, running up and down the street, get in the car. For anyone who doesn't know, that's a Dratini. In case you haven't watched the show, just before the commercials, who's that Pokemon? I'm a champ at it. Anyway, so since it doesn't tell you where the Pokemon are, it just says, nearby. The fuck does that mean? Every time there's a list of Pokemon, nearby seems to just be total crap. Like, I'll be walking around, and yeah, there's a list nearby. No, it's whatever randomly pops up at you. So, ignoring that, but when it does say they're nearby, it gives you a distance about how far they are. There could be one step, there's only ever 3 steps. That's the biggest glitch that we face. So when I see this, and I don't know what to do about it, because it doesn't say where I have to go, and whew, it's gone. So you can imagine the frustration of me and many other people when, say, you're looking for your favorite Pokemon, pops up on nearby, and whew, it's gone. Because usually they don't stay on that nearby list long, or if they do, they're lying. Now, I'm not here to play the game competitively like some people are. I know you can pick a team when you start out, Go Instinct, but I'm mostly just in it like a lot of people, just to catch the Pokemon, get one of my favorites if I can find it. Mine's Jolteon. Another issue I wanted to address, the trailer for it was scarily accurate and very inaccurate. Obviously we're not expecting like the camera to perfectly pick out Pokemon. Oh, speaking of which, check out the Psyduck in the tree. Yeah, I got to enjoy that. I get it, he's a duck! It's a bird! He's in a tree! Ah! Chop that one off to glitchy game design. I'm talking about some of the scenes where it's like, yes, there's a Charizard, just go wandering out in the wild and you'll find him for sure. You need data or Wi-Fi for this. So yeah, you're hiking in the woods, not near anything, and I'm talking way out of the way, not even a signal. Good luck. Another thing I'm talking about, if they were to release Mewtwo like they did in the trailer right in Times Square, oh my god! Not only would you have the swarms of people running there like it showed, there would be chaos, just trampling and all that. I went to just like my local beach and there was over 50 players just playing this game, and I'm talking like all ages, just scattered. You could see where the Pokestops were without even looking at the app, because there would be little groups of people huddled, not even looking at each other, just... Now I'm sure that this game has frustrated a lot of people, and I am kind of just ripping on it here, but I'm sure many others have. Nonetheless, it is a great idea. Like, this is what many of us have been waiting for since our childhood. Here's our chance to walk around and find Pokemon in the real world. It's beautiful. It's not everything we wanted it to be, but it's still so darn cool. When it does work, it's really a lot of fun. Just being able to walk around and then all of these Pokemon start popping up, it's amazing. Or, you know, it could just be a bunch of drowsies or a bunch of Zubats. I'm sure you'll all understand when I say this. Fuck Zubats. They are the hardest thing to capture. They just float around. They perfectly captured the way it feels to, you know, go into a cave and there's Zubats, except now you can't catch them. Or pretty much you don't want to, but you also can't help yourself. So here Nintendo gave us pretty much almost exactly what we wanted, with a few minor, massive glitches. Nonetheless, it's still a cool game. The game freezes, you can't catch things sometimes, you're stuck on pictures like this, right when you don't want it to freeze, everything's 3 steps away, you have to search every direction, you don't know where it's gonna go, and oh my god! Yeah, solid game. I give it 9 tails out of 10 to cool. If they make trade possible, someone better send me a Jolteon.